25 points in the fourth quarter, amazing. Now, he does get started slow, but I think that with the run game, it'll work a little bit better this week against the Rams, especially DeAndre Swift being able to pass and run and catch off the backfield. No, they haven't been getting to the quarterback that well, but the pressure's been there. They haven't been getting the same with the pressure. And I think this week they're going to create turnovers because Matt Stafford likes to give the ball up as well. Give the ball up. He threw a pick last week on a cover. He was covered. So I think the Bears have at least 2 turnovers this week, and it's in Chicago. They got to go all the way to Chicago again. Hop the flight go back from Carolina. Now you got to hop back on the flight go back to Chicago. It's a lot going on, man. I got the Bears, man. I got the Bears 26-23. That's the
Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Hilltoppers will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Duke. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
How about the defense on this play? The quarterback bootlegs to the right. And look at everybody do a great job. They don't get caught up in the run. They all chase sideline to sideline and really limit the damage on what could have been a really big play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone. Nope.
It's a seam wide open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Villa. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Tulane right back to the line.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the timing just a hair off. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. They go to the draw. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Tulane. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's the fourth sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to... And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finding open areas. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning.
He's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Green Wave. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
26, Western Kentucky, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Pineda. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Back's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The short hands, it's Traore. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I know we talk about quarterbacks and running backs and receivers when we're talking about the Heisman Trophy, but how can you not have this guy in New York City? That's now his 20th sack of the year. He has been simply unstoppable.
The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ash. They'll immediately call timeout.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the catch. It's Ash. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
36, Western Kentucky, 0.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Traore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Maybe about 3 more on that one. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
That's all that nigga say. Every time this nigga say some shit that ain't gonna lie.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I never told you why.
Tulane to the line facing second and short.
I just told you why.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
Probably bad because I ain't getting that too.
From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7.
Get what you asked for.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. The play action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for space. It's Dobbs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught over the middle. It's Ash. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Catch in the middle, it's Ash. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Don't mind it. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's not just a person.
Touchdown, Tulane. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. They're coming out to tee up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a man on the right, and they're might have been in trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Hilltoppers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Villa. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The give to the tailback. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it. Got the first down, still on his feet. The Hilltoppers are flying down the field.
I don't need too much in your time. I just need a time. If I go over there, what is that? What happened?
And the defense settled in to stop that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Abraham. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. It's a draw. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Topper.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The option look. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tulane now facing third and forever. Looking for room. It's Duke. Finding an escape route. He has the first and still on his feet. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And how about that, man? If you're a defense, that's demoralizing. You get them in a known passing situation. They slip the run in there. All you got to do now, you're playing deep for pass, but now come up, just make the tackle. Force a fourth down. The defense could not get the back on the ground, Palmer, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, David, and better gap integrity up front, too, on defense. I know you think it's going to be passed, but that doesn't give you an excuse to get out of your lane. Everybody's thinking sack the quarterback, but now they just opened a huge crease for that running back, and he took advantage of it.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Inside the 25. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Ash. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up second down.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Got it in the middle, it's Traore. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Unloads quickly. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They booted away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They want that clock to run. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They'll give it to him again. And he is just engulfed in the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's irrelevant. There was a word for them. You didn't realize that.
No, I've been busy, you're sitting at the end.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
and they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field. When you look back good, like when you look back good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from
Shit, I don't be in your car. I don't know
Thanks
where
so
to
much for
start.
spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Just
And this has
good. I
been
haven't even
another
made email
presentation
shit like
of
that
EA
over the
Sports College
last,
Football.
I don't know how long.
Darn. So what? It was never cleaned after you stopped using it.
Yes, it was.
No,
It's
it
all
wasn't.
your shit up in
No,
there.
it wasn't. It was never cleaned after you stopped using it.
So I ain't never vacuumed. Plus you.
I didn't say that you never vacuumed it. I just said it was never cleaned from the time that you stopped using it.
When I
Up to
stopped,
now.
when I stopped using your car, vacuumed it. Just.
No, you did not.
Okay.
You did.
Okay.
That's just the fact. And the fact that you use this address and everybody knows exactly what this address is. Like, I just thought about that.
That's normal. Just nobody is coming to get you. Just regular normal. The people in a billion fucking states in a couple countries.
You know,
Nobody
did I
wants
say
to see.
somebody was coming to visit?
I'm saying,
You
what
always
other
tell me-
address did you want me to use? You got
I
different
don't know.
suggestions? So you just make a complaint from no solution
No, I was making a statement.
to accomplish what?
I can make a statement. It's done.
I was
I don't
asking
have to
a
have it.
question.
If I wanted to say something, I could do that.
So you said it was wild, so I'm just trying to figure out what's wild about it.
It's wild that millions of people, or however many motherfucking people you sent orders out to, know my address.
And what's wild about that?
Strangers know my address.
And what is wild about that? I'm asking a question.
I don't know. I don't know.
What are you on?
You ever told me to go to the room? That's what you want to do?
Let me go. Extreme. Oh, fuck. You felt my back.
You want to tell me to go to the room?
Yo, I don't want to tell you that shit, man. I need to go to my room. Shit, go to whatever room you desire. I don't care, bro. I just be tripping, bro. But how do you even know I was even talking to you? I have no problem, no problem. Oh, people.
It's like you can't help yourself. What the fuck?
Shit, I want to fuck for you.
The hearing date has passed and this is the final disposition. I've never even seen this before.
You the one that gave it to me.
I did not give you this.
Yes, you did,
Delon,
Justin. You gave me that
did
months ago.
not. I've never seen this before, Delon.
Justin.
I've never seen this before.
I'm ready.
I gotta get the fuck out of this city. Oh shit.
So everything, every little snap, everything, you know, experience, man. It's everything. You losing respect, your family, you losing money you could have, achievements, you losing everything. And you're losing damn money. It ain't working. And you fight to get out, thinking you can start over, but